Hello, hello. I'm testing the microphone while someone comes in. Okay. It's going to be weird in the replay because it's just me getting the microphone on, and I think it works, hopefully. And I have here, okay, I'm going to start explaining to myself until someone comes in. I have here my first coloring book. And what I'm going to do today with it is color with you along. So we can chat while I'll color. I can get your suggestions. And the first thing is I marked some pages that I felt like doing this morning. And I want you to help me decide which one to color today. So I have this one with the little cat this is a cat I made painting a lucky cat. Hey, Emily, that I transformed. This is a bookmark from my friend Ashley's shop. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, so this is the cat. That's one option. Then this is the bookmark I made from the book. We have the strawberries. That would be the second option. Hey, Ruben or Ruben. I don't know. And then we have these pandas. And then what was the other one that I chose? And we have the suns. So what do you think? Which one should I color today? We have four options. I don't know how I can put a poll on, so I'm not going to try. I'm really bad at these lives. It's very casual, so bear with me. But we can do pandas, strawberries. What was the other? Sun or the cat and easel. Those are the options. Anybody want to decide? Or should I just jump into any? The strawberries? Okay. Let's do the strawberries then. Perfect. Soleil, is that how you pronounce your name? Okay, so let me take all of these other bookmarks out and go to the strawberry page with me. Now I lost because I took the bookmark. Here it is. Perfect. Let's leave Ashley's bookmark there. And I've been coloring off screen a lot. I enjoy this so much. I did this one the other way watching TV. That's from a video. And then I did this one's and this one and this one. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with my book. A lot. Okay, but let's get to today's page. Let me just make sure, moving all of my markers, that this is where you can see it. Yes. Oh, yay. I'm happy I pronounced that right. Oh, I need something. I think I have it here. You definitely need a piece of cardstock to put behind the page if you're using alcohol markers like what I'm going to do today. So you don't get any bleed through. But I've been using the same one. It's disgusting, but it still works. So let's start simple and let's start with those strawberries. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to pronounce. And hey, Di, how are you, girl? I'm gonna do my best to try to pronounce everybody's names properly, but hey, sometimes I will get them wrong. Okay, so let's do some strawberries. I have the color charts from the markers here. So I'm gonna start with this color and I'm gonna try to blend it with this one. I've been experimenting a lot, trying to blend. Hey, thank you so much. I'm happy you like it too. I'm very excited about having my own book. I am. I've been coloring on it nonstop. So I'm really happy I myself love it this much. It's just wonderful. Okay, so where is this marker? I can't find it. I found one. Okay, here's the other one. And the set of markers I'm using today is the same one that's the prize for the coloring contest. So if you want these markers, you can get a copy of the book. Hey, good morning. Yeah, I know it's early, but this is the only time it's quiet at this house. So I'm sorry. um, so if you want these set of markers, um, yeah, this is the prize for the coloring contest. You can just get a copy of the book and then submit your page that you color. You can color in any media for the contest. Just make sure to tag me. And there's very little entries there. I think there's only like 6 entries so far. The contest closes on December 10th, so there's a very good chance you can win this. Oh yeah, what time is it where you are, Dai? Like, what is it? Like 9 p.m.? I don't know. What's the time difference? I have no clue with Ecuador. Okay, so I'm going to start to blend the strawberry. Oh, 10 p.m. Yeah, that's perfect. That's actually a very nice time to just sit back and watch. I mean, I didn't think to do the strawberries anything crazy, but red. So creative, right? So how's everyone doing? Is everybody feeling the December rush already? I know I am. It's 2 p.m. in London. That's also a nice time. It's only here that it's 9 a.m. and in some parts of the US, but I swear it's so quiet. I can hear the birds and it's nice. This is a loud place where I live. And now I have construction next to me. So it's been like, ugh. I'm going to do this one a little bit more pink and do this one same red because I wanted it to be pinker, if that makes sense. Let me see, is this in frame? Yeah. So yeah, what was I babbling about? I don't know. 1 a.m. in Melbourne. Oh, wow. Thanks for watching. That's early. It's 10 a.m. Well, that's not bad. I'm sorry you have a cold. Get better soon. And I don't know, to all of the moms out there, have you noticed when you catch something from the kids, they're okay within a couple of days, but it completely destroys you? Like whenever I caught anything from my kids, even the most simpler cold, I was just so beat up by it. Now they're older, but still. 9 a.m. You love the book? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very, very excited about it, like irrationally excited about it. Okay, I'm gonna add like a fluorescent pink on top because I want to make them pinker. I know strawberries are red, but I want like a brighter, more vivid color. 5 p.m. Oh, wow, you're watching from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna lay this on top. Oh, am I shaking the table too much? I think I am. See, what I love about the combination of these simple illustrations and the alcohol marker, hey, Chuck, bestie, is that it's so fast. I mean, it's so satisfying because it's fast. I don't have time now to color long, long pages, so I really love this. The other day, I was feeling on the verge of burnout. I was talking to Ashley. I was like, I can't do it. I'm exhausted. So I just put all of the work behind me. I wore my PGs and I started coloring by myself, and it was so relaxing. I really, really needed it. Okay, so I've said before, if you watch my videos, I'm so bad with the swatch cards and swatching. So here it is. I made a mistake here. I made a mistake here. I made a mistake here. I am very bad with the swatch cards. I should only let my daughter make them. And I also don't like when you have like a random color here on the other side. So super spoiler, I'm working on a sort of a book where you can keep all of your swatches in the same book. And and it's also going to have like the blending squares or textures, like a reference book, just the same size as this one, but all of the swatches in the same book, because I also keep losing the swatch cards. Yeah, I'm wonderful at swatching. My grand Oh yeah, the kids. The kids. Hey, The kids bring some nasty stuff from school, and it's strong. It's stronger against adults, I guess. Okay, so now this one is too pink, but we'll work with it. This one doesn't look like a strawberry anymore, but like radioactive strawberry. But it's okay. I'm learning. I've never, no, I'm lying. I did use alcohol markers before, like Copic markers in college, but I had like three colors because we used to use them for blueprints just to give a little shadow to the blueprints. So it's not the same at all. And I find these colorists at Instagram, and they share the pages that they color, and I'm like amazed by their talent. So I'm trying to get better with practice, and I'm loving the excuse of getting better with practice just to be coloring all the time. Okay, so let's make this one a little bit more pink. And I do like that it has a lighter part there, so I'm going to try to blend that in. So yeah, getting familiar with the new medium. Okay. So what else is new? Oh, I know what I was babbling about. I was asking if anybody else is starting to feel the December rush. I know I feel it in my household a lot because my birthday was when was my birthday? I've been celebrating so long, but how many weeks ago was it? It was a week ago, right? And I've been celebrating, so I had a lot of lunches and stuff. And then my daughter's birthday is on the 2nd of December. And then, you have the school things, and then you have to start looking for presents, and everybody's playing Christmas games. And, so I'm starting to feel it. I'm definitely starting to feel it and thinking, oh, and my son, of course, he's preparing a PowerPoint of the gifts he wants for Christmas. Like, what? I'm like, what are you working on? A PowerPoint? Why? Why? Oh, I'm working on my Christmas wish list. Okay. And I gotta tell you, today my English is not at its best. Mm-mm. I don't feel I'm fluent. Oh wow! Thank you so much, Chuck. You're Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Coffee on Chuck. He's the sweetest, and he's so talented. I'm humbled, so thank you. I think you would probably just intuitively know how to use these chalk because of how you blend colors on your artwork. So, but yeah, sure. Any excuse so we can have a chit chat. Okay, so I'm gonna use kind of like mint blue and teals for the background, and then I'm gonna come to the front. Let this dry to see how the color settles because it always changes a bit. PowerPoint Christmas lights, it's not brilliant, Aussie. Craft or die, it's almost extortion. And I'm divorced, and he put a big sign on the first page of the PowerPoint saying, please talk to each other so you can coordinate and I don't get any repeats. And the reason he did that is because when 2020 arrived, I got separated on December 2019, right? So right about in the first trimester of 2020, my son really got it in his mind that he wanted a dog. We used to have a Shih Tzu, but she passed away. And I don't know, I think it was the pandemic and all the feelings that he just started to miss her more, right? Good morning. So he started to miss the dog like crazy, and he was always crying that he wanted another dog, blah, blah, blah. At this point, they were spending every other weekend with their dad. And, we were not in good terms. It was like fresh. One day I'll get into the reasons why I got divorced, but it was bad. So, and so he was asking for the dog on my side at least every single day. So my finances back there were bad, 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 bad. I think I had $13 in my account, like bad. And like I had one of those divorces where you lose everything. So I was like, okay, I want to get him a dog. He's probably sad, a pandemic, a divorce, changing countries because we were living in the States, blah. And I found this Shih Tzu puppy that a friend of a friend of a friend was giving an adoption because they decided they couldn't take care of him. So I talked to these people, and they were like, yeah, we'll give you the dog. And I was supposed to pick it up on Friday after I dropped the kids at their dad's. But then they called me and they say, no, 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 you know what? We're sad and we just want to drop him ourselves because we want to see where he's going to live, yada, 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 and to see, if he's going to be well taken care of. And we were living at my mom's like property in the country at this time. So the dogs were going to have plenty of room, but whatever. So I said, okay, fine. And they said they would bring the dog on Tuesday. So I go pick up my kids on Sunday and I see my son is holding something and he had a puppy. So that's the story of why I have two dogs that are about the same age, because we were not in speaking terms. So we both bought a puppy, or well, mine is adopted. We got a puppy on the same weekend for the child, and we didn't coordinate. So I ended up, because of course they're my dogs now. I ended up having two dogs. I have a Shih Tzu, and I have my other one is a Pekingese, but my kid's dad thought she was a Shih Tzu too as a puppy. So yeah, I have two dogs. They're the exact same age, and now they're my dogs. So that's why he's being so like, please coordinate. I don't want repeats, because he got two dogs on the same weekend, which was amazing. But imagine two puppies. Ah, I mean, and the mess they made, it was crazy. But yeah, now I'm happy because they spend a lot of time with me. As you probably know, they're like at my feet right now. I know, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, now I have two dogs. And of course, I couldn't return either. So, and I wasn't going to. I love dogs. So that's what happened. Yeah. So I'm going to use these colors for the background because I think green and like, what are these called? Indigo, teal, help me out. I have no clue. Mint blues, these two, what are they? They look really nice with red, I think. So yeah, they keep each other company. I really do feel less worse if I have to leave them at the house because they're together. It's nice. Like after having them like that, I don't know if I'll ever have a single dog anymore. Yes, they get along well. They're brother and sister. They love each other. They play all the time. Yeah, they get along great. I think because they both arrived like on the same weekend, and they're the same age. There's no territory things, and it's a he and a she. So yeah, they get along well. Yes, yes, there is something special about having one more pet, and their personalities, and I don't know. I love my dogs. I'm really crazy about dogs. So yeah, what are these called? Chalk dye. Is this teal or mint blue or Tiffany blue? If we're getting fancy, you probably know this better than I do. Oh my God! I mean, those choices, Chuck, a dog or a baby, like they're not they're not similar. I have two of each. Nope, not similar at all. It's not. It's not one or the other. Not at all. Believe me. Yeah, not at all. My daughter's turning 16. 16 in 10 days. I think that's crazy. Get the dog, says Die. Yeah, it's much easier. Oh my, and less expensive for sure. Like, for sure. Here in Ecuador, the public school system, like when we lived in the States, my kids went to public school. But here in Ecuador, it's just not an option. So every time that the year is starting and I get that email from the school letting me know how much this is going to be, I cry. I feel like crying. I don't actually cry, but I feel like crying. Okay, aqua, teal, or cyan blue. Okay, because cyan, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's going to be teal. Awesome, thank you. My dogs, yes, they're well trained. Yeah, these pets will not pee inside anymore. Of course, the first, I would say, year. Oh my God, the first year, it was not good. So I think I'm going to go over these lines later with paint markers. And today is the day. If anybody has, oh, I know I'm going to be working with alcohol markers, and the same set I'm going to give away in the contest. I'm going to try to put it in the screen. It's a lot of markers. I'm in love with the set. This is the prize. But if you have questions about paint markers, this is the time to ask because my thoughts are fresh. I was working on a cute video yesterday, and I was using most of them. And also, Di and Chuck are here, and they can throw in their input also. Because paint markers, now I have so many sets. I think I have most brands, like the ones that are advertising the most. And I gotta tell you, I I still have a different answer for every time someone asks me which marker you would use because it depends on the project for real. Okay, so I'm gonna do the little hamster dude, and so I'm gonna use the warm gray. Sadly, this set doesn't have like nicer warm grays than this one. I know my Artex one has more warm grays, but we're using this one today because I want you to see what you can win. And I'm gonna grab a couple of other colors so that I can mix in and try to, make it blend seamlessly. Like I can do that. I'm gonna try to make it blend. I've been getting better. I've been practicing a lot with the blending, so I think I have been getting better. Right, Di? It's like, okay, every marker has its purpose. Like here, look, I'm starting to get better with the blending. For this one, I use gold for the outlining. I think my blending is better, people. And you can see I've been enjoying my book. I've been doing a lot of pages and not in front of a camera because I've been doing it for myself. Yay! I just needed my time. So, what was okay? So yesterday I was working on my sketchbook, and I think you guys are gonna love that video. Oh, which reminds me, Di, congratulations on opening a shop. Di, the Aussie crafter. If you don't know her, of course you know her. She had a video out yesterday, the most creative video I've seen with my coloring book. She did amazing stuff. And she previewed some items on her shop, and now I want a hoodie and some stuff. It just looks gorgeous. Oh, thank you for subbing after my video. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carla, too. Yes, I love how, okay, like I said, I'm big on celebrating my birthday. I'm one of those annoying people. I should share some of the videos with the birthdays with my friends because they know I like my birthday so much. Everybody goes above and beyond to try to make it entertainment. So we were dancing around the table at a restaurant and having fun. But I swear, I've been teary eyed watching the videos that all of my friends made. Like, it's been the absolute best birthday gift I could think about. I don't know how to explain it. It's just been amazing. You're a birthday diva. That's why you're calling me, Chuck. Awesome. I'm a birthday diva then. But yeah, the receiving these gifts. I mean, I thought it was gonna be fun, and like let's have fun, and I could send my friends the book if they wanted a copy. Which by the way, Chuck hasn't asked for a copy, but I can send one, Chuck. Anyhow, I thought it was gonna be fun. Like I knew, like, oh, this is gonna be fun, but it was like I don't know. I was so overwhelmed with emotion and happy and like humbled and grateful and everything. Like I did cry a little. It's just I'm about to cry right now. It's just so magical that we've met, and this is all thanks to Di, the Aussie crafter. She got us together. Um, and I don't know, it's just like seeing creative people work with something you made, it like kind of collaborating. I can't really explain why it was so emotional for me, but it's the best birthday present I've received, I think, in the last decade. It was just, ah, I loved it. Loved it. So, yeah, I'm so grateful for that. Happy belated birthday, Carla. Are you a Scorpio or not yet? I'm not sure with the horoscope. Thank you, Renee. So yeah, I'm a birthday diva, like my friend Chuck has stated I am. And yeah, best gifts ever. So if you haven't watched my friend's videos, Go watch them. They're better than mine. They are. They're amazing. There's gonna be some overlapping because I've started to work on some videos for the book, and some ideas are kind of similar, not the same. But I'm just so happy about those. And I'm working on this copy and showing you things carefully because there's some spoilers in this book. Which my plan is to, I don't know if you guys will be interested in this, but my plan is to color the whole thing and then just like share a flip through, since I won't be coloring all of the pages uh, on camera, because I've decided this is something for myself. Like my coloring practice, yes, I'm going to share some, but it's something I'm doing for myself to relax, to calm down on quiet Sunday mornings like today, or when my kids have parties because they have a lot of invitations on Friday nights, like at 8 p.m. while I wait to pick them up. I'm coloring, super relaxed, cup of tea. It's like my thing now. So I'm not going to share all of the pages, but maybe I'll share a final flip through if anybody is interested. Oh, you're coloring today? Thank you, Monica. Thank you for getting the book. I shake the camera. Sorry. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate your support. It's just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And yeah. Oh God. Thank God this is a live that doesn't have the camera on my face, because I'm emotional. I get teary-eyed. This project has been something I did not expect. So, okay, I did the blending quite nicely here, huh? Yay me. I'm gonna add darker tones to it with the same marker once it dries. I saw a mistake somewhere. Where did I see a mistake? It's not. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the flower next with yellow. The flowers on strawberry plants, they're almost white. They're white with yellow centers, but let's just do it yellow. Oh, and that's uh hey, hola Laura. Gracias. So where you can get the book, you can get it on Amazon. And I wish I had the link handy. I'll share the link in a minute. My assistant is asleep right now because she's a teenager. One of my lifelong dreams is whenever I get my own house, like with my own garden, not rented, I want to have like a strawberry patch. They grow really nicely here in Ecuador year long because of the temperature. Bonjour. And oh, thank you, Renee, for buying a copy. And because we don't have any seasons here in Ecuador, so you can grow strawberries all year long. And that's my dream, to have strawberries, and like to have them. Like, did anybody here watch Strawberry Shortcake? So yeah, like having the crossed fence and them growing up, it's my dream. I just want a strawberry plant. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? That's how are you, right? Je parle un petit peu de français. Petit peu, je parle comme un enfant de 12 ans. It's not great, not great, my French. Yes, strawberries have beautiful leaves. So, okay, so I'm going to start in the middle, I guess, adding the yellow. And what I do when I'm blending is I keep them both without the cap, so I can, I don't have to go through that. I just can reach fast and, yeah, what I try to say. Okay, so I go in, see with this one, and then I can just switch so I can start doing the blending. That's how I've been doing it. I have to make a list on my Instagram account of the amazing colorists I found there. It's insane how well these people color. It's just magical. So I've been starting to learn from them a bit and trying to, do what they do. It's amazing. Like, I can't believe people color this way. And I think the reason so many of these new colorists, talented people have surfaced is with the birth of these simple coloring books, because I mean, I cannot paint a mandala for a week. I'm sorry. It's just not my personality. I have things to do. But if I have an hour for myself where I can watch a TV show with a cup of tea and color a page and finish it, that's what I want to do. Oh, you live in Barbados. That's nice. Well, thank you anyhow, Carla. I have Laura, hey, me too, can't wait to go. Thank you so much, Laura. Muchísimas gracias. Oh, you ordered the alcohol markers. Nice. That's a beautiful Christmas present. Oh, she understood me fine. Yeah, I can read it and understand like a little bit. Like, je te comprends très bien. I can understand that. But it's hard for me to talk and ask for things. My mom speaks French kind of okay. And when I've been to friends, I've managed, but it's just like I know I'm talking like a toddler. I'll learn. I learn. So one of my goals in life is also after having my strawberry patch, when my kids are in college and I am going to be an empty nester, I have an European passport. I'm from Spain. So I want to like take 3 months of my life and go, live in France for 3 months and then maybe next year go to Italy for 3 months and stuff like that. Maybe Spain also for 3 months. That's like a dream. I just was in Europe 2 weeks ago. Ugh, I love it. It was cold, but I love it. Love it. I've never been to Milano. It was an experience, like, I can't tell you enough about the experience I had last week. I was never really clear on what was happening, what was going to be my purpose there in Italy. I knew I was going to teach the workshops for Elle magazine. And, as soon as Elle magazine, wow, reached out, I was like starstruck. So, whatever they wanted me to do, I said yes. Um, but I really didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I had the workshops, and I didn't really know the extent of what they were going to do with the artworks they requested. So when I walked in the venue and I saw the artworks printed giant in the entrance, like a little outside art show, oh my God, I was so excited. I think I will make a blog out of that, a little one, just to share the experience if anyone is interested. Mostly because I want to try to share in the blog the workshop so you can do it at home. Because I was really surprised and amazed about how many people connected with it. I had some creative people like art students come in and people who do art on a regular basis, but most of the people were not, and it was just magical to them. So, to all of the artists out there, Dai, Chuck, I mean, I don't think we sometimes forget that people don't do this every day and how valuable it is for people to have this little space to create art. So, yeah, I think I'm going to make a blog out of that. It's probably going to come in January or February because thank you so much, Lara. Yes, yes. I mean, the YouTube journey has been more amazing than I could ever imagine. I've met the most wonderful people. I've done things like I never thought I would, like this book, which has been amazing and fills my heart every day. Like every time I see someone post a coloring page, and it's just, I don't know, it's magical. And I was babbling in a lot of my early videos that I wanted to find a way to collaborate with the people who watched me, and I think this is in a way it, like, I drew the lines, you color it in, and I get to see it. I mean, it's a really good way to do it uh, worldwide without really having to have a bunch of emails and Zooms or whatever to coordinate. So it made me really happy. Okay, I'm gonna leave the flowers alone. I was trying to make this one darker just to because it's in the back, but I think I may have ruined it. So let me just mix that in a little bit and see how that dries. I was trying to give it shadows, but ew, yeah. There's mistakes, a lot of them when I color. Okay, so let's do some of the leaves before I go back to him and back to the strawberries to add details and back to the lines because I want to try to do a couple of pages today. Do you think we'll have time before any teenagers wake up? Or any dogs realize they want to be on the desk? And the thing with my dogs is when they see they don't have room in my desk, they start crying and they cry a lot. So let's hope we can avoid that today, or we'll have a tail here in the middle of the page. Because now it was just my Pekingese. Her name is Chiquitita, but I call her Susie because what kind of name is Chiquitita? But Now Tiago, which is my Shih Tzu, wants to do it too. So they want to be on the desk all the time. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the green. That I hope it dries. Oh, I hear them. Maybe they heard me talking about them and they're coming. No, no, no. So this is not the green I was hoping for. Did I make a mistake? I do this a lot. My brain just grabs different colors sometimes. Let me try to go over that because that's not the shade I was going. I wanted to do something more decent to the teal. Thank you so much for ordering. What kind of markers to use with it? Okay, so I would say any because I've used color pencils on it already and it's nice. Another friend was using crayons, and now I want to go out and buy a box of crayons. It just seemed fun. So it's up to you. I do think alcohol markers make it really easy because, I mean, look at how fast I can fill this leaf. And as long as you keep your movement circular and fast, look, it's even and nice. So that's very satisfying to do. Um, I'm using the Ohuhu, but I know, oh no, he heard me. He's here. No. And I'm using the Ohuhu, but of course you can use other alcohol markers. Oh God, Ashley was recommending some budget ones that are doing great for her. But I don't remember the name. I have a little paw on my knee right now that's scratching. Can you hear his little steps? Because he wants to climb on. I'm ignoring him. 9. So it depends on you. If you just want to, you're just starting, maybe this is the easiest medium. I do think coloring pencils are a little bit more challenging. I'm looking for another color. This is why I'm just like, and I can't find it. G9, did I see it? I want G9. Meadow green, where are you? I am blind. Oh, okay, this is why I never would have recognized it because it's much lighter on the cap. Okay, meadow green. You definitely need a swatch card. Oh, and I was talking markers earlier. Okay, so because I was working on my sketchbook yesterday, I was using paint markers. I thought it was the best tool for the project because these, as you know, bleed through, and I like on my sketchbook videos using both sides of the page. So I was using paint markers, and I was using the Artex Simp Tap brush nibs because they're so satisfying because they have a brush nib. But I was getting annoyed with them because you have to shake them so much. Then with the Poscas, you don't have the same fine point as with those because it doesn't have a brush nib. And then you have the other Artex brush nibs that work perfectly, but just on little areas. So if you want my advice on which paint markers to get, please let me know what you're going to use them for. And then I can guide you the best as I can. And Dai was just chiming in on this a second ago. We keep reaching to all of them for different reasons. So if you want suggestions, like be as specific as you can for what you're going to use them for. Um, I'm going to be working on a clay video, I think, next week. And for those, I'll probably use the regular brush markers. I'm not sure. Let me read some comments. I've commented this one. Oh, thank you, Carla. You know, that's Carla, that's the best compliment I can receive whenever I see those comments on the videos, people telling me that because they saw a video, they ran out and got some paper and pens or like got back to doodling. I'm so humbled and honored, truly, that I could somehow just inspire you to take a little creative time for yourself because it is so healing and so beautiful. So thank you so much, Carla, for stating that. It's just it makes my day. I feel like a rock star when you tell me that because I just feel like I shared what helped me, and yeah, so I'm very grateful that you said that. Thank you so much. Thank you, like from the bottom of my heart. Thanks. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you noticed for the 3 leaves, I did not decide where my light is coming from, so it's a mess. We'll fix it. Am I going to put out a watercolor book sometimes? Yes, I hope so. I mean, now that I've done this book, that's a dream because Of course, to do that, you need to actually publish it. It doesn't work like Amazon. You need to probably do a pre-order and stuff like that. So I want to do it eventually, yes, with different types of paper. Another thing I want to do, but I'm toying with that idea and I still don't, it's still like, you know how ideas form where it's kind of like a thought and it's not completely rounded. I do want to get out like a sketchbook, like a real sketchbook with some type of prompt or material. So it's like really pulling the bar down and allowing everyone just to play with the freaking sketchbook, because I don't know what happened to us, and I include myself because this has happened to me. I don't know what happened to us that one day we decided that sketchbooks are sacred paper that we're not supposed to ruin. And it took me a while to break that barrier, I have to be honest. It took me a while, and now I've broken it, and I have so many sketchbooks behind me, guys. I have, and they're all different, all different. And I also I do want to do a video because I still have it. I've had a sketchbook since I was 15, and I discovered Frida Kahlo's journal, which is amazing. I don't know if you've seen it, because her journal was published as an exact copy of what it was. But on, I think it was 2017, I created the sketchbook that I think saved my life. It did. So I want to share it, and like now I don't care that it's personal. It's been so many years that I think I want to share it. Yeah, don't struggle to practice on your sketchbook. I mean, first of all, it's something you can close. Like it's not like we are painting on walls. It's a little sketchbook. If it looks ugly, you just okay, that's it. You just close it. Nobody has to see it. It's just paper. You can get another one. I mean, it's not, I mean, don't get one that it's bound by angels, um, who got, I don't know, who were working on the Sixtine Chapel in Rome with the paper made with recycled, I don't know, like handmade paper. Don't, just get a sketchbook, a regular sketchbook like the Canson ones I use, which is great paper, and just go for it. Go for it. And maybe the first page you just scribble and break that barrier. Don't be afraid. I swear, Carla, this is no, it's just in your head. Once you start like ruining paper and making ugly stuff, which I have plenty of, once you start making ugly stuff, you'll feel fine and you'll be like, okay, this is not intimidating. Why did I do that? I hope it dries lighter, because I'm gonna have to color it with paint markers now. Okay, so I'm getting all of my base colors down before getting details. Let me just quickly do the strawberries, and then um, we'll fix all of that. Jeez. Okay. Yes, that Canson sketchbook, it's nice. It's really, the paper is amazing. Like you can't beat that. But it doesn't feel precious, right? I mean, you can just keep getting more from Amazon. I think they're under $10. So yeah, just get a sketchbook and play with it. I'll try to show you because I didn't think to have it handy. But I've been working on, well, how do you call it? Like I've been trying to decide what I'll do for my next series of paintings on canvas. And if you see the sketchbook, you're gonna be like, no, there's no way you did this. That was a toddler just playing with your paints. And I do that because it's liberating and I need it. I just need to make stains and be nonsensical and make very ugly stuff to get to where I wanted to. I'm going to start rushing a little bit through this page instead of doing so much blending, because I want to finish and I want you to choose another one that we can paint today. This one was chosen. I had four options. This one, strawberries, the cat that's an artist, the stacked pandas, and the page with the little suns. I'll show it to you, but let's just finish this one first. You like the mock-ups? Oh, I have good news about the mock-ups. So, because I see so many people like the mock-ups and ask me how they're done, I reached out to the company that developed the app I use to do those. And I'm going to do a video for them where I am going to show you the process of creating the mockup. And I'm actually going to go and grab one of my coloring pages and print them out huge and frame it and put it up so you can see how accurate it is. And you can see that it's not just me creating something digital that, oh yeah, she says it looks good, but that would never be like an actual artwork. Yes, I'm going to show you it's true. I am being honest with you. You can blow them up and it will look like artwork. So yes, coming January, I've partnered with them. I asked them to be on a video, and I'm going to show you how the app works, how you make them digitally because it takes like a minute, and then how you can actually, if you mock up one of your sketchbook pages and you're like, wow, I wish I could have painted that in, I don't know, 20 by 20 inches. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You can choose by using the app, and then you can go to a printer or you can do it online with Shutterfly or stuff like that. Get your little sketchbook page printed on canvas and hang it on a wall, and it's going to be like, wow. I'm also going to show you how you can take that wall hanging and embellish it a bit to make it look even more real. Sorry, that was really bad English. So yeah, I'm excited about that video coming because it's a very asked thing on my channel. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Laura. Yeah, my brain does not stop. It's an issue. I really need to meditate every night before going to bed just to calm my brain and be like, okay, we're done for the day. We're going to calm down. Tomorrow is going to have a lot of hours too. Tomorrow we'll figure more stuff out, and these ideas are going to wait for me tomorrow. I don't have to write them all down now. And calm down, go to bed. Like, I have an overactive brain for sure. So that's why I'm always thinking about stuff. I see a lot of YouTubers say, oh my God, how do you come up with video ideas? I don't think I'll ever finish my list of video ideas at this point. I have so many. It's like they come with everything I see. But this one is especially one I wanted to do for my community because I know everybody loves seeing the mock-ups, and I thought this would be just a great way to show you and to help you understand that those beautiful doodles, the simple ones we are creating in our sketchbooks, are definitely wall worthy. Definitely wall worthy. Like, I swear, I walk into West Elm and I'm like, all of these prints, I mean, these are what my friends make on their sketchbooks. These are stuff that's achievable, and we can do it. So that's why I do the mock-ups. I really want you to force your eye and your perspective so you can envision how something that you dismiss as simple or as not creative can be wonderful under the right light. So we're doing that next year, coming 2025. Yay! Okay, this one is too green. I hate it. Like, too minty. So I'm going to try to tone that down. And as you can see, I'm trying to wrap it up by adding some shadows. I'm going to add some details to the flowers, and I'm going to wrap it up and to just try to do a second page today. I think that would be fun. So start letting me know, which one should I do? The pandas, the suns, or the cat that's painting on an easel? Those are the three options. I'm going to quickly show them to you. Do I have a favorite brand of alcohol markers? Actually, I've only used the Artex and the Ohuhu. I think they perform the same. I like the box of the Artex more because it's perfect. It's like stand at the same time, but I like the color range on this one's more. So it depends. The options are this one, the cat. I should have not taken out the bookmarks. The suns. Here comes the sun. And I have some stacked pandas somewhere because pandas are my favorite. And this one. Oh, this one I left it. Okay, so those are the three options for the next page. So let me know which one. I have no clue on how to do a poll. How do you do a poll? I've seen people create polls. How do they do that? I don't know how to do it. I'll find out for the next one. So it's cat, panda, or suns for the second page. Let's give some highlights to everything and shadows, and then we'll move on. Okay. I wish I knew how to make the poll. It would be easier. I'll promise I'll find out for next time. I don't know if I'll do another one of these. Depends on if you guys like it. I like chatting with you. I try my very, very best. You have no idea. I try my best to leave no comment unanswered. It's just, I have to say, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's depending on the reaction of the video. Sometimes it's incredibly time consuming, like it's hours. But I try to because one, I like connecting as a real human, which I am, in this world where you don't know anymore. And two, I'm so grateful. Like I'm so grateful you took the time to write to me. So I'm trying to answer all of the comments. Of course, sometimes I miss some because sometimes, as I said, I can't. Like I feel sometimes I get behind on editing and stuff for answering comments, so that makes no sense. But because I can't answer that much or that you know um, completely in the videos, I like doing lives because I get to chit chat and I get to know you a little bit, which is impossible in the comment section. So thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here and talking to me. Let me get just some seeds on these strawberries. So like right now, I'm going to use Poscas for everything alcohol paint marker. I have my Artex next to me. But I find when it's straight lines, the bullet nibs on the Poscas do perfectly, and they are the most opaque with the least amount of shaking. So I thought I was done with Poscas because their price point doesn't make sense next to the things you have available now. But I use them for some stuff. I still use them. So what can I say? It's a very difficult question to answer. Which markers? Very difficult. It's becoming more and more difficult for me. Let's get some strawberry seeds. Okay, cat. Oh God, this is gonna be hard. Cat, sun, panda. I think the suns are winning. I think just from a quick glance. Let me add some strawberry seeds because they need them. I didn't add them or draw them because I thought they were going to be too little. And also, some people like to make them white, some people like to make in yellow, some people like to make in black. So I am just adding mine. And then I am going to go around. Oh, you know what? Let's add some centers to these flowers. Just a little detail. Oh, it's already 10. Okay, I'm going to start the suns. I didn't notice it was so late before people will wake up here. And yeah, I'm going to stay on like for another 20 minutes and then I'm going to leave you. But if you like it, please let me know. So I'll do it again. And I'm going to try to find a different schedule for people who said it's too early because I understand it's too early. But it's beautifully quiet in my house here. So I love it. I use alcohol markers for this. Yeah, I use alcohol markers for this. Jennifer, let me read. Oh, you started a doodle journal every day. That's perfect. And you pencil, but it's been really nice. It's nice, right? I mean, the magic of, oops, sorry, I moved the camera again. The magic of doodling. It's like that's what it is because it just builds up and it's good for your brain and for your soul. I'm no scientist, I'm no therapist, but I can tell you it's good for your brain. I'm a full-time artist. As I sit talking to you, I have an easel in front of me, all of the paint supplies you can imagine behind me, like color pencils, markers, acrylics. I'm lying, I don't have oils anymore because I couldn't stand the smell. But I have it all. I paint every single day. I make a living from selling my paintings, and doodling and coloring is just on a different scale of what they bring to my life. That's why I was saying I am going to keep coloring in my book. Not everything will be on screen. I think most of it won't be recorded because it's my time. But I will definitely, if there's interest, share a final flip through when I'm done. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Here's our chubby fellow. Those little highlights really, I think, take it to the next level. If I had more time, I would probably try to do some blending on the background. Father. Oh, my dad is coming over. We're cooking with my sister. I have a half sister, and my father is coming, and we're cooking for my birthday. Yes, I'm still celebrating. Then I have another lunch on. Oh no, I have a breakfast on Wednesday for my birthday, and then I have next Friday. I have drinks with other friends. So yeah, yay! Like Chuck said earlier, I am a birthday diva, and I love it. And I love that my friends know me and everybody's on board. Okay, so I think it's the Suns, right? Cat, thank you. Die. Oh my God. See how amazing this woman is. She she counted the boats. The boats. Not the boats, but the votes. That's the problem with English as a second language. I have issues pronouncing my B's and V's. Happy continuous birthday. Thank you so much, Linda. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Next year, I'm going to get that in a t shirt. I don't think Chuck's here anymore, but I'm going to get that in a t shirt. I'm like birthday diva because it's hot. Okay. So I was thinking for this page, I want to go kind of terracotta and blues and reds. So it's going to be a risk, but we're going to try. Um, I have all of the markers out now, but I'll put them back later. Okay, yeah, I have like 20 minutes before my dad starts calling me like crazy because I know him. So let's see how much we can do. So terracottas, what was the number? I'm really bad. Okay, so that's the other thing I'm loving these markers. They're amazing and the color range, as you can see, is just gorgeous. Everything on this book I've colored with the alcohol markers, except for the first page I colored, which I did in color pencils, and I shared a video of that on Friday. So this is it. Everything else is this set of alcohol markers. I really love it, but as you can see, I struggle finding the color I want a lot. Like I found this one. Where is this one? This is the one I want. So I liked the Huhu ones, the Artex ones. The display case is amazing because it just, you have it here, and I'm going to try to put it on screen, and you flip it open and it's like a stand, like the ones you see, wooden stands, but it's like built in the box. So I love that. I did actually ask both brands to sponsor the video. Huhu just replied faster, and that's why I went with a Huhu. Okay, let me try to get the link of the book on, because thank you, Dai. You're like the best. Let me try to get the link of the book on here because that makes sense. Um, so bear with me because I'm not very good with technology. Apparently, I don't know how they do the polls at all. How do they do that? I always see polls on people's lives, but apparently I'm not smart. I'll figure it out for the next one. I'm going to try. Okay, so copy link. I have the link. Yay. Let me put it in there. There. Yay. I don't know if I could pin that comment. Can I pin it? I can't pin it, but it's mine. Okay, so suns. We are back to the suns, and I want to go terracotta and blues. I'm going to start with the suns and outward because I don't have as much time. So let's try this. And let me know if you want to join me again. I'm doing this every Sunday for myself while my kids sleep a little bit. I let them sleep in on Sundays. So let me know if you like this and we can do it again. I'm always coloring in the mornings anyhow. So like I said, with alcohol markers, it's easy as long as you see how fast I keep my movements and I do little circles. It kind of just blends on its own. Um, so you get that nice, satisfying, smooth finish, like almost from a printer. I love it. I think that's why so many people get hooked on these, because it's very nice. Did I use the right color? Yes. Why do I have this one out? I want another one. Oh, here it is. Okay. And of course, the nice thing, are they? I think the Artex, oh God, I have to check now. I don't know if the Artex, yeah. So the thing I like more about this one's from the Artex is that you have a brush nib and you have the tiny bullet nib, right? Which is better for nooks and things where you don't want it to bleed that bad. So I like that. Okay. If you don't have a problem with taking a minute or two and diving in from for the colors, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to find them, and the case doesn't come divided in colors like I have it here. No, no, no. Yeah, I like a who. Okay, so this is, yeah. Thank you, Dai. I'm just, my brain's scrambled. Reasons why I like the Ohuhu more. I like the color range more, and I also like more that you have a brush and a fine point, because sometimes you do need this little one to get into little things of illustrations, because if you do it with the like little things like this, if I do it with the brush nib, I'm going to have bleed out from the outline, even though it's a very thick outline. So that's the reasons I like the Ohuhu more. And this is the set you can win with my coloring contest. People go enter that contest because I have very little entries, so the chances are good. And the reason why I like the Artex is because their case is just perfect. You just open the thing and it's a stand. I'll try to show it to you at the end of the live. If someone wants to see it, let me know. It's so good. It's just so practical. So that's the difference. Like, this mess would not be happening. Can you see the mess? Let me tilt a little bit. This mess would not be happening with the Artex because you just poke them right in the little spots. Each marker has a perfect little spot. It's not like a whole case where you just throw markers in. So my type A personality loves that. But the little pointy nib, it's something you kind of need. So yeah, those are my comments from the alcohol markers, the two brands that I've tried, and you can make your choices from that. Or again, you can participate in my coloring contest and have a who just sent you a box. I think this set is $100, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a really good price. I was so happy that they were on board and helped me make this happen for us. I'm dancing. My kids are very much embarrassed. Well, no, I'm kidding. By now, their skin is so thick. My kids don't get embarrassed because of me anymore. They're like, nah, that's just her. So they don't get embarrassed. They have really thick skin, which I think it's a good thing in this world, which is not always the nicest. And they also have a thick skin. And now, because they have one, they're kind of nice. They kind of protect people who are not as thick skin as we all are. For an artist, my skin is this thick. I've noticed we tend to be super sensible about our work, and I don't. Not anymore. Maybe I used to be. Not anymore. So much therapy. It's helped me so much. I'm a different person. Let's try to give it some rosy cheeks. I love having rosy cheeks. I'll go back to this one to add shadows and highlights when it dries. Can you see? Even that first color is not dry, and that's why the other color I put on is reacting. Once they dry, it's gonna tone down a little bit. So yeah, what was I using here? What was I using here? Was it this one? I think it's this one, hopefully. Okay, let me check your questions. I think, I'm not sure if a Huhu can be refilled, but I know you can buy individual markers, which is great. Dai is cracking up about my nonsense. And Dai knows another facet of me, which is all of the adult joking. Oh my God. I'm not very proper, guys. You're waiting for your book to arrive today? Yay! Thank you so much for ordering. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. I can't wait to watch your other video to enter the giveaway. Okay, so the giveaway is closed. The way you can win the second set of markers is by coloring any page of the book and sharing it on Instagram. And then it's actually kind of nicer because you get more control. A giveaway, I mean, I just used an app. I use an app that you can find online. It's like a random comment picker from YouTube, and I just copied the link to my video and I added the hashtag, and then it selects the comment for you. So, and you can go to my Instagram and see the video on how I do that. So, but for the second set that it's still waiting to get an owner, it's a contest. You just have to enter by coloring a page, sharing it on Instagram, and then, yeah, that's it. And that's actually, it's so beautiful for me because I get to see your colorings. That's the only way I get to see them, if you share them with me on Instagram. This thick, yeah. It is important, right? Thick, thick, thick. The one you use in the center of the circle, the other sun. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I got it. Okay, so Misty is. Hey, Misty! I didn't know you notice you were here. Hey, girl. Ohuhu markers are refillable. They do sell refills. I need water. My English is getting worse. So, oh, sorry. So, yeah. Megan? Megan? I don't know how you pronounce that. How do I buy your book? Oh, the link is up there. I'm going to put it on again. Maybe it's still, I can still paste it. Let me see. Paste. Yeah, that's the link for the book. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I don't have it on my Amazon storefront. I should put it there. That's smart. I'm not very great at sales. What was I saying before? Oh, Misty. Misty, hi. Hi. Welcome. And I just wanted to say, because you joined, that later in the day, I will be picking from the people who entered the giveaway, which have also been mentioned on my videos. I will email some of you because, as a thank you of being so beautifully amazing, I am sending you copies of the book. Thank you so much. I wish I could send one to everybody, but yeah, that doesn't really work. But I'm sending some copies. I have another book in the works. Is this normal? Did I just mention 5 minutes ago I have a hyperactive brain? This is what my brain does. The same sketchbook I was using yesterday to show you how I made my coloring pencils. Well, some new drawings have started to appear. I have a new concept for the book. See, my books, I noticed this while making the other one. This one, I don't know if you know, but this one, it's like a graphic list of gratitude. It's like literally little things I'm grateful for almost every day that I have in my life. One of the pages, I'm guessing you can guess one, is like showers. Like, I'm so blessed that I get to have a nice, hot shower every day and the pressure is nice. It's little things that we are so blessed to have. And sometimes I think we need to stop for a little while and be like, wow, this is a blessing not everybody has in their lives, this shower that I take in 5 minutes and sometimes take for granted. So this book, it's called The Little Things because it's my gratitude list. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm so grateful for the sun. There's one there. I'm grateful for electricity. I mean, we use it so much, and because we had the power outages here in Ecuador, and they've been lasting so long, like, so this is a gratitude list, and now I have something else I want to put out out in the universe. As a thank you, and it's coming. I don't know when. I have an idea, and I hope you guys like it. It's something else, and it's also going to be very meaningful for those who know what the meaning is. Because I guess if you just stumble upon my book on Amazon, there's a little description in the front, but I think you kind of need to know me to understand where I'm coming from. But it's okay. I don't care. This is what I'm doing. And so, okay, so I have two books that are in the works. One that it's gonna probably be easier because it's just a swatch book. I'm not big on swatching. Everybody knows this. It annoys me. And once my daughter has swatched for me, I tend to lose the freaking swatch cards. Like, I don't know where they are. How did I lose them? So the first book is going to be a swatch book, and it's also going to have like for people who are addicted to this, like me now, it's going to have pages so you can have a record of all of the books you bought, how many pages you've colored each month, like a nice little what do you call this? It's a record, but it's also I don't even have a word in Spanish for it. Um, oh wow. Well, so you can have everything there. It's gonna have a space. Once you start blending the markers, there are markers that blend nicer. So it's gonna have a space for you to record which blend worked for you so you can go back to it. It's also gonna have a space for you to write down or to make a note of all of the color. It's like a coloring journal, yeah, but more like a log also. And it's gonna have this space for you to record the color combinations that you like the most. Like for example, if I hadn't have made this mess that I'm making right now, if I really love how this page turns out, I could just take all of the markers I used and put them there in like the favorite palette area that it's going to have. So yeah, it's not going to have illustrations to color. It's just something to support your coloring journey, which I'm kind of making for myself, honestly. And then I'm just going to share it if anybody wants to get a copy, because I think it's going to be useful to have. I have so many markers all of a sudden. I'm so grateful for the brands that have sent these to me. Like, you rock, but I need to have everything together somehow, especially with the freaking paint markers. Um, See, Poscas basically dry the same color as you put down. Once you put it down, that's the color you get. The Artex brush set, this one, also mostly dries the same color. Some change a bit, but then the Simpats, they dry differently. Some of the Ohuhu dry differently. So I've been noticing I need a lot of swatch cards. Isn't that the universe just telling me stop complaining about the swatching? So I want to put them all together. Hence, I'm making a book. This is how my brain works. These are the things that keep me up at night. Thank you so much. I like that you love the idea that this is a gratitude list. And at one point, I was going to have like down here, I was going to write what each page meant. But then I thought, no, let me leave it open ended so you can have your own reflections. Because maybe this page is not you being grateful for sunny days, but for being at the beach or in having terracotta pots because I'm using terracotta colors, all of that stuff. Which, by the way, for me is terracotta, which I find it sounds so Latino, terracotta with no R. I think in Italian it's probably similar, right? Terracotta. Terracotta, but like this, a terracotta. Thank Megan. Thank you for reading the book. Thank you so much. It arrives tomorrow. Oh my God. I had to wait for my copy almost a month. Not only because I'm in Ecuador, but because, it was the first copies. Michelle, someone actually asked about watercolor books. They will come, I guess, in the future when I have more economical means, I guess, and I can finance it to make it be like with the publisher, because that needs to be on special paper. So the book that I'm planning, it's going to be for color pencils, crayons, alcohol markers, and acrylic markers. I wouldn't say water-based markers, because although I'm loving the Ohuhu water-based markers that they sent me, they're so playful. They're wonderful for sketching. They're not great on this paper. I mean, they're paper friendly, but it's still water, so it'll rank the paper just like watercolor does, which, I mean, it makes sense. What are we expecting these to be magic? They're not. They are not magic. Oh, these suns are coming nicely. I'm happy I'm adding these kind of muted colors from the terracotta palette idea, because this could go the other way completely and be like bright, but I want it to be like toned down. So just to show you a little bit more before I sign out, I am going to add some colors for the clouds, because my idea is going to be, let me grab the color palette I'm thinking about. You see, so we have the terracottas and like burnt yellows, right? Like toasted yellows. And then I'm going to add a little bit of teals, right? A little bit of teals. And I want to top it off and tie it all in with some blues, dark blues. This one's better. So this is the color palette I'm going for. Isn't that beautiful? Come on, right? Beautiful. So this is what I'm going for in case I don't finish, because I swear my dad is probably like, where is this girl? I told him I was going to be free by 10, but this is too much fun. I don't want to leave you guys. I hope you like it so we can do it together. So just to do a little bit of these and have the color palette, I'm gonna paint this cloud here. Let me get the darker color on here too. The cap off because, like I said, yeah, I'm speaking in gibberish. G5, where is it? G5 here. I like getting both of them uncapped when I'm gonna blend, so I can do it faster, and I don't get streakiness. If that makes sense. Is this one the lighter one? Is this supposed to be the lighter one? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be lighter when it dries. Still want to blend in. But you can see already when I add this is going to be a dark page. Like the background is going to be all dark blue, not bright, which could be beautiful also. If someone makes a dark page, please share it with me. Oh, and you know the other wonderful, wonderful thing I've discovered with the coloring? My daughter is into it too. So we just sit here. She takes the other side of the desk and we color together. And it's the best thing ever. It's like such a special time for us to share. And our styles are so different, which I love. Let me show you a page. Where's the little butterfly thing? Hold on. You want to see this or should I just keep coloring? Does anybody want to see how my daughter colors so different to me? Let me know. If not, I'll keep coloring. So yeah, these colors look nice, right, Misty? Thank you. Okay, if anyone wants to see my daughter's coloring, I'll show you. If not, let me carry on so we can get more color on the page. I think this one I'm gonna risk it and make him orangey. Oh, you wanna see? Yay! Okay, so let me show you a couple. I did it like this, and hers is here. Hold on. Look at the difference. My daughters. Hi. Yo, watching from the UK. Hey, Daylene, is how that you pronounce it? Oh, your granddaughter is buying it for you? You guys have to color together like my daughter and I do. So this is my daughter's, this is mine. My daughter's, mine. Isn't that amazing? Let me find another one. Ooh, like this one. I love what she did on this one, and I want to start copying her little dots and things. And let me show you my version. Oh, let me put that back. Oh, and this is my version. Isn't that amazing how we can sit together next to each other and we color so differently? Yeah. I'm also having a wine and color with my cousins. I have a lot of cousins, girl cousins. On my mom's side, it's 5 sisters, and there's 13 girls, the cousins. I don't have any boys in the family. The first boy in my mom's side of the family was my son. My grandmother almost died when she saw I was having a son. She was like, when he was born, she was like, now, what are we going to do now? Who's going to change his diapers? Like, who is going to handle this? What are we going to do? I'm like, Grandma, we'll learn. Calm down. Because, you know, boys, how you take off their diaper and they pee on everything. My grandma was appalled, appalled. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe there's a boy in the family. So that's on my mom's side, 13 cousins. And on my dad's side, he has 8 brothers and sisters. And I think that family is so big. I think there's 12 of us girls about the same age. So I'm one of the oldest though. So yeah, it's a big family. With my dad's family, we get together on the 25th of December always, and there's 65 of us. It's so much fun. So yeah, 65. Oh my God. So yes, if you're like, who was telling me that they got it with their granddaughter got it for her? That's so beautiful. I hope you get to color together. I hope you do because I'm enjoying every second I get to color with my daughter. It's magical. It's just a gift, an extra gift from having my coloring book, if you can believe it. It's been packed with gifts. Okay, I'm gonna paint his face and then I'm gonna have to sign out, which kind of makes me sad. I want to stay with you, hanging out. It was fun. Was it fun for you guys too? I hope it was. Okay, let me check quickly if there's any more questions. I'm gonna put the link of the book in there again. Can I do it again? Oh no, let me get it. Hold on. Let me read Emily's comment first. Hey Emily, oh I recognize your little your the pictures. I would love to buy your book. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. If you get it for Christmas, you know what? I'll try to have another competition later. Don't worry. Hey Misty. Almost every day. That's beautiful. 5 and 10. That's the perfect age. I used to do it with my kids when they were. I mean, also I had more patience when they're 5 and 10. One day with my best friend, we were like very into being mothers. We put up a kiddie pool in the middle of the living room because it was a rainy day and the kids were bored, and we filled it with shaving cream and starch, and you get this like thing that the kids mix and play with. It was so much fun. Okay, everybody, let me just get that link again. Let me try. I'm sorry, I'm not great with how these things work, but here's the link if anyone is interested in the book. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your questions and your input. It's been a wonderful time. Let me put the page we did finish on so it looks more pretty. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who has ordered the book and participated or joined somehow. I'm super grateful. Thank you for all the beautiful comments I receive on a daily basis. I swear I've never received anything negative ever on YouTube, and I feel so blessed about that. And I think it's because of you bringing your beautiful, beautiful energy to our space, this creative space that we're building for us, for all of us. So thank you so, so much. Yeah, let me know in the community tab. I'll post something so you can let me know if you want to do this again, okay? Thank you so much. I have to run to see my dad. We're cooking today and the house is a mess. Bye bye, everyone. Let me see now if I can figure out how you end this. Okay. Bye bye.